like to support the channel. Also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you.
Ask me that question again.
Are you gay?
What made you? What made you?
I don't know. You just give us that one scene from the movie. Oh, so you're doing a bending now.
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending?
You know what you give?
Okay.
You know what you give?
Sure, go ahead. What's your best shot?
Oh no, Mr. Dorset. Ew.
You give grandma, because why do you have red nails and you're 14?
I'm actually 15.
That's not even acrylic, that's hand painted. And you got these grandma jewelries on.
Grandma.
Mr. Dorset, you can't come from anybody's jewelry.
And why your feet? How are you 14 wearing a size 14?
I'm 15.
You're 15 wearing a size 15, you a girl.
Actually, I wear 11. Thank you. Thank you.
That's not cute. Your feet look like diving boards.
I'm silly.
Okay.
To answer your question,
Can I have this?
I guess if I look that, I guess I am that. You
Oh
know?
my god, so you're gay.
Just explains why you have no
Be who you are
why
for
she
your
doesn't
pride.
see you.
And you know what this explains for you?
Oh my gosh, you're about to
How you just got your hair done and your braids already stale?
How you just got your hair trimmed and it already looks like
No, I got my hair. I haven't had my hair done since January 9th. It's been 3 months, 2 months.
Them boots off Timu. I'm not trying to hear nothing from you.
You wish them boots from Timu.
They were from Timu.
Them Margellis ain't from no
I could
Timu.
Google
You're
them.
so ugly.
I'm gonna Google
You're so ugly.
You're so ugly.
That's not what the girls in my TikTok say.
Oh no.
That's not what the
They're
hundreds
probably
Menopause
and
bald.
thousands.
comes upon them and they're just trying to have a baby. Like, come
What's
on.
a menopause? You got no hair on your chin for real. You rubbing it like it's something
You
there.
right, because you got more than me.
Yeah, I sure do.
You got more hair on your chin than I do.
Yeah.
Let me get some of your hair. G.
No, you can't have that.
Put it right
Grow
here.
your own.
All right, so let me just start off with the interaction from the teacher. Some people online stated that it was a little bit light. He tried. He's a teacher. He's a man at the end of the day. If he really wanted to grill her, he very easily could have. He has the life experience and the knowledge to dissect a lot of different things. But that's not what he was really trying to do. And on top of that, he wasn't really trying to embarrass her as much as she was trying to really embarrass him and trying to get some type of clout or energy from this interaction because she was around her peers and she has an audience. The other thing that I want to specifically speak on is that primarily, I can't speak for men of other communities, but I can sit up there and tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, it doesn't matter if it's in magazines, it doesn't matter if it's in multiple forms of media such as podcasts, blogs, movies, television show, books. It doesn't matter if it's an everyday conversation. I can sit up there and tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt, I have consistently, mainly and only seen this in the black community, where it doesn't matter how old you get as a black man, there will always be a woman directly out there that is amongst the community. There will always be a girl out there amongst the community that will decide to judge you. You can be the same age as that girl that's in school. They'll still sit up there and state the same thing that they stated to that male teacher who was more than likely late 20s, 30s. The same thing she said to him, she's saying that to other boys that's directly out there. She's whispering that to the other female students, right? She's writing this on some IG or some Snapchat or Twitter or whatever it is, right? And then again, no matter how old that male teacher is, you will also have women of his same exact age group saying the same things about him. Like I said, there's a lot of black men out here that can attest to this. Some of them won't sit up there and admit it, that, you know, things have been questioned, that people have tried to make assertions and all these other types of things. But like I told y'all before, even on this channel, I've had the exact same thing happen to me. And it makes no sense. It doesn't matter what age range it was. It doesn't matter if I was at the age of 6 and there was a grown black woman that wanted to sit up there and say something. It doesn't matter if I was in middle school. It doesn't matter if I was in high school. It doesn't matter if I was going through community college. Don't even matter if I was just walking through everyday life. It was the exact same thing. And I'm like, man, did I do something to somebody? I'm like, did I offend somebody? I'm a little bit baffled. Now, some people will sit up there and state this. Well, maybe it's you. Maybe you should check yourself and figure out specifically what it is. And, unlike most people, you have those conversations. Like you're trying to figure out, like, yo, what is it? Like, is it some clothes? Is it the cologne? Is it the hair? Is it something? And you start going through everything, and it's like, nah. It's like all of my stuff is pretty much normal. It's like it's them, and that's what it comes down to. Where you have a lot of people that have their own insecurities, and because they can't really fathom the having the opportunity to actually face those insecurities, they would rather try to posture and put somebody else up as the poster child for that, right? So that they can continuously run and not address the problems that they have. More than likely, that girl is not really getting the attention from the guys that she wants. More than likely, the guys that she is interested in, she knows that she does not have a shot in any multiverse to be with those guys. More than likely, she's heard whispers from other girls on how they look at her and feel about her and whatnot or whatever. More than likely at home, that same girl talking is going through issues with the women in her family. And that's where a lot of this happens to stem from. And that's what a lot of women don't want to talk about. Where they grow up in these households where they have their mothers, their older sisters, their aunts and their grandmothers getting directly on them, saying harsh and very negative things about them. So normally when somebody is getting bullied, they got two options. They allow the bullying to just keep going and they just, toughen up and just ignore it and it becomes whatever. Or they decide to become a bully themselves, or at least try to be. And that's what you're hearing. That's what you're looking at when you see that video. You're looking at somebody that's dealing with a lot of emotional trauma from both the inside and from the outside. And they don't have a place to run or hide, or they don't have the tools or the knowledge specifically to deal with those types of issues. So again, like I said before, this is why she decided to try to ask that question / make the assertion about a grown man's sexuality, of which that is no child's business. I don't care if this dude is straight. I don't care if he is gay. Again, as a child, this has nothing to do with you. For you to question that is quite weird. You should be monitoring and worrying about guys your own age. Like I said before, nobody wants to talk about or address any of these things when it happens. But yet, when we had a whole different situation where it was a black male teacher and he didn't do anything wrong, everybody wanted to sit up there and get on him, and people wanted to fire him and do rah, 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 and all this other type of stuff. So since people had that same exact energy for that black male teacher, are people going to have that exact same energy for this teenager questioning this black male teacher's sexuality for no reason? This has nothing to do with the curriculum. This, to my knowledge, at least going by this video, he never brought that up. He never even tried to make that a topic to begin with. But yet she and somebody else with her band, wanted to try to make this a topic, try to make this a thing. Like I said, that's crazy to me. And again, for a lot of women out there, y'all got to sit up there and do better with raising these little girls. We always talk all the time about, men needing to be fathers and all this other type of stuff. But where are the actual mothers at? Because if a mother was actually raising this girl, she would never even have the thought of trying to question a man that is older than her on anything. But yet she feels that she is in the same area or the same realm as somebody who is older than her. This is not her peer. This is a teacher. But like I said before, and I keep trying to tell people, This is the type of disrespect continuously that both black men and black boys in the black community consistently get time in and time out. And people wonder why it is that you happen to hear black men on social media having certain types of problems or issues with women and all this other. This is why. Because stuff like this is always a consistent. Again, we're not talking about somebody that is of the teacher's age. We're talking about somebody who is not even close. So again, where would she get that idea to question a man's sexuality and also to be comfortable with doing that? I promise you, she didn't get that from an older man. She got that from older women. She got that from being around them. She got that from hearing the conversations. She got that from more than likely also actually seeing this take place. But like I said before, a lot of people don't want to talk about those issues. They always want to skate by. It was like, oh, well, if the father was in the picture, then she would never sit up there and question another man's sexuality. Well, if the mother was in the picture, she would not have did any of this. This wouldn't even be a topic if the mother actually existed, if the mother was actually a mother. Just because you're a woman and you can produce doesn't mean that you're actually a mother.